Gary Bobker. I'm the program director at the Bay Institute.
What is the problem with the bay needing more fresh water?
Well, you know, the Bay suffers from a thousand different problems, death by 1,000 cuts, but you know, the science really tells us that at the end of the day, flow defines what an estuary is. It makes the habitat, it moves fish back and forth, it is at the whole bottom of the food chain, the food web for the hundreds of fish and animals, bird and plant species that are in this estuary. Without restoring flow, you can't really restore the ecosystem.
So what do you say to the folks who depend on fresh water in other parts of the state that they feel they need that water too?
You know, we're all users of water, and we have to share water, which means we have to share the risks. But what we've done is we've built a system that relies on extracting the maximum amount of water from the system, and it's just not sustainable. And an unsustainable ecosystem is not something that humans want. It's not something that's good for humans. There are ways that we can do better. California is at the forefront of new technologies for protecting the environment, just as we've been at pioneers in reducing the effects of global warming in California. We can also become the world's leaders in water conservation. We can start making ourselves independent, locally self-reliant on our local water supplies and less reliant on the Delta and the Bay ecosystem.
Will that be enough for what agriculture and cities need?
You know, I think there's enough to go around if we put everybody on a reasonable diet. You know, we have to have targets for reasonable use that define what the reasonable use of water is for Californians. And I think Californians are ready for that.
Good, I think that was great.